Western woman's DNA. She will lie and lie and lie and lie.
Pay
and
attention.
You shouldn't believe it. And that's why this situation occurred, is because he caught her lying. And when you catch a woman in her lies, especially a Western woman, she's going to lash out with you. That's why lash out at you. That's why you have to be careful. These women don't want to take L.
My swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I've been looking for this video for like 4 days now, right? I want to get into this. First of all, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video. I've been a lot of folks already been hitting me out about this page. They like where I'm going with this. I'm gonna continue going on. I'm gonna ride this out. But today's video, fellas, especially on my Instagram, I've been speaking a lot about what we're gonna speak about today. Big shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson, Jada Black. This is his page right here. Go subscribe to him. Fair use. I'm gonna play a little piece of this video, right? I'm gonna let the homie talk, but I want y'all guys just to hear him. Just hear what he's saying. I've been saying this to you fellas for about 2 years on Instagram. Fellas, listen, I'm gonna let the man talk. I'm gonna let the man talk.
A Texas woman is accused of knifing her boyfriend after an early morning argument over OnlyFans. One might hear that and think that the man was caught subscribing to an OnlyFans account, but that is not the case. Officers from the San Antonio Police Department responded to a call of a stabbing at the 5002 West Over Hills Apartments just before 2 a.m. on Wednesday morning. Police said the 22-year-old Destiny Jimenez ended up stabbing her 25-year-old boyfriend during an argument after he caught her creating adult content for OnlyFans. See, ladies, this is what happens again. You're trying to live a...
The thing that's different about a Verbo vacation home,
I don't do retakes,
you always have the whole place.
A double life. And she tried to live a double life. She wants to have her OnlyFans life, and then she wants to have her relationship. I bet you this guy said, listen, I don't want you doing OnlyFans.
Which is never going to work. Fellas, don't accept it. Ladies, that's life. It is what it is. Let's keep going, though.
And then she agreed to it, I'm assuming, but was still doing it. Like, there's a way for him to know if she's still doing it. Just subscribe to her page. You know, don't be naive and believe these women, because these women are liars. Mm-hmm. Western women are liars. They will lie to you like it's nothing.
Now, I can't say all, but I do know a lot of women that actually lie. You understand? But hey, let's keep going.
You have to understand that they're not going to be honest with you. Honesty is not in a Western woman's DNA. She will lie and lie and lie and lie.
Pay attention.
You shouldn't believe it. And that's why this situation occurred, is because he caught her lying. And when you catch a woman in her lies, especially a Western woman, she's going to lash out with you. That's why lash out at you. That's why you have to be careful. These women don't want to take L's.
Listen.
They don't want to take L's. She thought she was going to have her OnlyFans life and then have her relationship life. And that's not how it works out here. And there's a lot, I won't say some, but there are guys out there that don't want their girlfriend doing OnlyFans. They don't. And if they tell you they don't want that, and you keep doing it anyway, what do you think is going to happen? He's going to confront you. He's going to threaten to leave you. And that's probably...
Now we're getting into the meat and potatoes. So you already know that the lady stabbed her man. He found out that she was doing OnlyFans, and she got crazy. But O'Shea's gonna say a key gem. A key gem. A lot of guys that have been hitting me up, I'm DMing them. We having conversations, XYZ. And this is something I've been saying to a lot of you guys on Instagram. But let's go.
Probably what he did. She felt rejected in that moment and decided that the best course of action was to take his life instead of her saying, you know what, if you won't accept this, then I'm leaving. But let's get into it. According to police, Jimenez argument and made slashing motions toward and forearm in the process is to have to then stab him in the ribs. He was later taken to a nearby good. As for Jimenez, she weapon. Now I don't know. Texas is very they're very strict with their laws in these types of situations. So it'd be interesting to see. But they need to start making examples out of this thing. Haven't we seen this before? And she basically was, let out, not do any. And then we had the situation, her boyfriend, I've spoken about that, in self-defense, and that's why she's sitting in jail. To look bad, right? They want to make it seem like they are the good ones. And when you expose them, they don't like that. And they're going to lash out. And she lashed out by picking up a knife and getting violent with him. That was her main course of action, was to get violent. These women do not know conflict resolution. Western women of today, because they're not held accountable for anything they do, they don't know what conflict resolution is. They really don't. This is a level of dedication to the content game.
Now, hear me out, fellas. Hear me out. I know this firsthand. This is the reason why I wanted this to play out. I've been in situations where when I've confronted a woman with all the proof, all the evidence, it could have got there really fast. And I learned, like I've told some of you guys on Instagram, if you're going to confront the woman with the truth, make sure there's other people around. Make sure. Like the video where the guy was sitting down in the living room and the ladies, her dad was there and her mom was there and his mom and his dad was there. That was a smart way to do it because she knows that she can't get crazy. The guy was like, I'm out here working so hard and you out here sleeping with these dudes, X, Y, Z, this and that. That was smart. The recent video that came out where the guy was at his wedding, got to the wedding in front of all the guests and everything, and he said, hold on, I got something to play for you. And they played it on the big screen. And it was her in the house when a guy came over and she jumped on him and they kissing on, and then he looked at the camera like. So in front of everybody, she knew she was a cheater and she couldn't do anything. Why? Because when that got out like that, if she was going to get violent, he had all his witnesses. Fellas, you have to learn how to protect yourself. And sometimes, yes, you're going to need witnesses. Sometimes you're going to have to hold on to that truth that you know and wait until there's people around, and then you fire off at will. But fellas, y'all have to learn how to protect yourselves. This is going to be a quick one, but this one's a little serious for me, because I've been down this road before. So, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm your host, Michael May. Sub to the channel. Please like the video, share the video. Thank you for joining in on the Hear Me Out podcast. Fellas, y'all gotta be safe. But until next time, we out.